Allahabad Bank has got merged with Indian Bank with effect from 1/4/20. So twice as good. That is our now the new logo and all. This is Indian Bank and Allahabad Bank. So our number of branches spread also has increased. Earlier we were predominantly present in South. Now if you look at the network, we are North and East as well as UP, Bengal, Bihar. Huge presence is there. In addition to South, there also that part also we have covered elaborately. So with that, the number of branches are around 6,000 branches are there, and BCs are 9,057 and ATMs are 5,343. This is precisely about the bank. Next slide. The next slide. So next, this is okay, MSME. Next, this is the classification of MSME as per the new definition we have given. Now it is a dual definition, not only plant and machinery, but also the turnover. So this is only definition, micro, small, medium, how it is. Next. MSME Prerna, this is one training program, mentoring training program to our MSMEs. This is a unique one that we have started. Only Indian Bank only has started. This is on the day of 6th October, none other than our finance minister, madam, has come and she has launched. As per this 12-hour course we are doing, that is sponsored by the bank, online workshop in all the local languages we are doing. So many of the, it will aptly useful for the startups, because the startups, they are very much aggressive in the product knowledge and all, but they may not be that much strong with the financials, balance sheet analysis, ratios and all. So this program will definitely be useful for them. This is sponsored by the bank only, and we have a tie-up with Purnata and Co, and we are doing this now. Local languages also we are doing. This will be beneficial for all the MSMEs across the board. Next. These are all the various loan products that we are having. Contractor, doctor, all these are all various products which will come under MSME segment. Next. Yeah, these are all 16 products we have launched exclusively for financing to MSMEs. This also. Yeah. Next, coming to our startups. This is the financing startup. The name of the product is Springboard, in Springboard. And the target group, here we have given as per the, strictly as per the definition of Government of India. That is up to a period of 10 years from the date of incorporation, it can be treated as a startup. Limited companies, LLPs, partnership form, and the turnover should not exceed 100 crores in any financial year. And the entity working towards innovation, development or improvement in product or process or services. If it is scalable model with high potential of employment generation and wealth creation. So there is a rider is there, any entity formed by splitting of or reconstruction of the existing business shall not be considered as a startup. This is all as per the Government of India definition. Next. The purpose and nature of facility. Purpose we are giving for CapEx as well as OpEx also. For carrying out the business, and the patent filing also is covered. See, there are certain aspects which are normally not available for a normal financing. Here we have added patent filing also can be financed, because it costs much. Patent filing also will have a lot of money is involved. So that also we will finance. And how? Term loan. Second is working capital. Working capital also fund-based and non-fund based. Non-fund based means letter of credit and guarantees. In the process, MSMEs may need to give some guarantees to the organizations. So that also we will give, and some LCs and all also they may be open for import of raw material, etc. So LC. So fund-based and non-fund-based both will be covered. Or composite loan also, both together. Composite loan also for small startups. Composite loan also can be given. Next. This is what are the eligible how, what type of startups, as it was mentioning in the initial opening remarks. The company should have received equity investment from the third party, such as angel investor or venture capital or seed capital. Then revenue should have been commenced already. Unit must have been acquired customers. Then minimum entry level score. That is our score. See, normally the scoring model, you are all aware. The scoring rating agencies are there. If we go for rating agencies and all, it's very difficult. So we have developed exclusively a separate rating model, scoring model for financing this. It's very on easier terms. It's not our model regularly what we are using for other financing products also will not be used. We have developed a separate model for this, and as per that we will do the scoring model, and accordingly the pricing will be fixed. That's why people need not go to any external agency, ICRA or CARE and all to get the ratings. We have not insisted external rating. Even internal rating model also we have tweaked to suit to the requirements of the startups. This is what last point you can appreciate, compliance of financial benchmarks. Normally some financial covenants, current ratio, TOL by TNW, these are all some benchmarks will be there for normal. All these things are also will not be insisted for.
Basically, the idea is, that these kind of startups, their financials will not be as per the norms which are required for the MSMEs. So that's why it has been done. So while Mr. Sudhakar joins, I want to just say the rationale behind it. We feel that the equity investor, venture capitalist would have done a lot of work. They are basically technically qualified, and when they are putting money into that, the one level of scrutiny would have been done. The second thing is with respect to revenue, customer is the best person who can say whether the product or service is useful or not. So that is the next thing which is there. So Sudhakar has come back?
Not yet.
And the third thing, when the Sudhakar, hello, can you hear me?
Sir, some connectivity issue at your end, sir.
Hello.
Okay.
Yeah. So whatever I was saying, was you hearing now? Just now I told something.
Yeah, we heard you. Yes, you are clear, sir. Yeah.
Yeah. So the third thing is I was mentioning is the risk rating model, which normally commercial units go through, are very stringent, which we had to tweak. So this is basically the next thing. So eligibility has been dovetailed so that a lot of units which have crossed 1, 2, 3 hurdles can be supported. Maybe you can go to the next slide. Yeah. So this is the quantum. We are looking at, we start as initially a corpus so that we also understand it. So initially, see, whenever a bank does a new scheme, they set up a exposure cap. So they have set up an exposure cap. Based within that exposure cap, they will do it. Okay. And this, of course, we already said these are the things which are going to be covered. Especially with IPR and filing expenses, patent, these are normally not covered in commercial, normal run-of-the-mill project which banks does. So, but in startups they are required, and sometimes they are very expensive also, a lot of amount. So that is covered, and term loan and working capital can also be covered. Okay. So here again, when we talk of a normal project, we talk of a margin. But in this case, we don't talk of a margin. We are very flexible. For as far as the margins are concerned. Yeah. Again, your repayment also is flexible. So what I would say is, in nutshell, most of the norms are kept very flexible and can be dovetailed from business to business or the unit to unit. Each startup's requirement is different. Okay. So for example, there was one startup who wanted more of bank guarantees because they were getting a lot of bank guarantees. So we dovetailed it to give a bank guarantee. So Sudhakar, I went through next 2-3 slides.
Yeah.
So again, the moratorium also is a moratorium, and the term loan repayment is all flexible. Is there echo coming?
Yeah, there's some.
Now it is okay.
Okay, next.
Take the
Yeah, so that was basically the slide presentation.
quantum of loan. Yeah, all these things are covered, sir. Quantum of loan.
Yeah.
Yeah, quantum of loan, we have put maximum 50 crores because because this will come under priority sector, up to 50 crores financing to startups. So we have put the cap, and then the next slide, margin. These are all certain important things. 0 to 25. This is sometimes we need not insist margin. We may go up to 25% depending on case to case basis, depending on the requirement, depending on the necessity. Then the prepayment period also we have given for OCC. Normally we give 1 year, and that is subject to renewal every year depending on the requirement. And wherever term loans are there, we are giving up to 10 years repayment, 120 months. With the moratorium, we can go up to 18 months depending on case to case basis. If the case warrants that much moratorium, that can be also given up to 18 months. Then coming to security point of view, normally hypothecation of stock, whatever the assets created out of the bank finance, we will be taking it. Even equitable mortgage also. Suppose if you are acquiring a small commercial space to run the business, that also can be financed. You are acquiring a small 10,000 SFT space or anything, commercial space, that also can be financed. So that property, whatever you are acquiring for doing your activity, so that can be mortgaged. Similarly, collateral security, here I just want to tell up to 2 crores, all MSME, CGT MSE coverage is available. So up to 2 crores, we don't insist for the collaterals. Whatever is there, that we can go. So for that, whatever guarantee fee is payable to the CGT MSE organization, that has to be borne by the borrower. That is annual guarantee fee will be there. Normally that is around 1% will be there. Normally 1% of the loan amount that will be there. That will be payable to the CGTMSE. It will not come to the bank. It is only premium payable to the CGTMSE. And here the CGTMSE coverage will be available only to micro and small enterprises. It will not be available for medium enterprises. So what is medium enterprises? I have given in the earlier slide what are the medium enterprises. So at present, the CGTMSE coverage is not available for medium enterprises. I think most of your startups will fall under the small and micro and small only. I think that is. Then next slide we go. Then the rate of interest. Here I told you the scoring model what we have developed depending on the scoring. And up to 5 crores one structure we have given. Marks will be there. 85 minimum level is 40. One should get minimum 40 marks in that scoring model. Depending on the score, the range is 10.55. Those who get 85, he will be given 10.55. Lower score means 12.30. That That depends on the score. Various slabs are there. Then above 5 crores also, slightly we have reduced the rate 9.85 to 12.05. This is also some range is there. Depending on the range, we can go ahead with that. And here, once again, I am telling, we need not go to the traditional way of doing that external rating with CARE and all, CRISIL and all, not required. And even our internal rating also, we have tweaked to suit to the requirements of the startups. We have diluted, rather, we have diluted even our internal procedures. Otherwise, we cannot finance. Next. See, this is precisely the process flow, how the process will take place. See, submission of the application, profile of the promoter, profile of the company, and brief details of the product which they are manufacturing, the scope, who are all their existing customers, how the revenue is getting generated, all these details. Then financials already, if already 1 year over, audited financial will be there. Otherwise, projections will be there. Then projection for 2 years. Here, the assessment is not normally by turnover and all. We don't go by that. We just go by cash flow method. Cash flow method means what orders you are having in hand and what is your requirement. Accordingly, we will be giving. The receivables will be coming to our account. Then again, it will be used. So need-based, whatever is the amount, need-based amount will be given. We don't see the turnover. Last year, your turnover is only 50 lakhs. So I cannot, it's not like that. Only thing you should have the orders in hand and cash flows and what frequency they will be realizing your receivables and all. So based on that, the assessment will be there. That's why it differs from person to person. It's not a uniform to all. It differs from person to person depending on the activity and depending on the cash flows. And then evaluation sheet, one small sheet, one pager we have prepared. That is to be given by the incubation cell. Because they're already, you're grooming them. So you can just give about the person, about the product, about the firm, and how it is strong and how it is going in the market, how it is, what is the future for the sales and all, how it will grow, what is the way forward, all those things. You can give technical, mostly the technical evaluation, as our Dharmaji sir was telling, no, it is mostly technical evaluation, and remaining part will be taken care by us. So precisely all the applications will be routed through you only. You have to give the evaluation sheet and push to us, then we will see, and like that only. So that control is there. The next, these are all common KYC verification, then due diligence and all. KYC, see the process, how much time it will take also, we are precisely here we are giving. The whatever details in the previous slide, all those details are to be given by the entrepreneur. Then our one branch only. Here the process also I am telling, this is not will be entertained by all the branches. Only one spoke branch only we are identifying. Our zonal manager and Rishi both are there. They will be identifying the branch. So that branch manager, single point contact for you. They need not go to each and every branch and all. Only one branch designated nearer to your campus. That is better. That's what I suggest. So that branch manager will collect all these. He will be given all these papers. Then we have a processing center. So the process, he will send within 2 days, he will send the papers to RMPC. So the RMPC will have all the due diligence, verification of credit information reports, CRILIC reports, defaulters, various due diligences we have to do as a part. That we will do, and they will have some small personal interaction also. So with the RMPC head, officials from startup cell at corporate office, we will have a personal discussion, WebEx discussion, because each product is distinct. We don't have any track of that about the product and all, how it is doing in the industry and all. So we need one-to-one personal discussion. All these things will take place a period of 6 days. Then any more details based on the discussion, any further papers are required, that will be given by the entrepreneur. Then next, all these things will be centralized. The sanction will be done by the corporate office. So we have centralized the sanction. The sanction will be done by a committee. Evaluation committee is there. The committee will do. That will take place. That will be given within 6 days. So the entire process we have kept from the date of submission of the proposal. Within 3 weeks, the sanction will be communicated to the ultimate borrower. And the disbursement will take place in that branch only, that spoke branch what we have identified now, where he has given the collections and all. So there only the disbursement will take place, documentation will take place, and his account also will run from there only.